Hello everyone, Mark here, Marx Max Muscle, and we are looking at Dwayne Walker and the physique that he did bring to the 2020 Tampa Pro. He placed third, and in my opinion, this was, to date, his best version, for sure. And let's fast forward to the New York Pro, and in my opinion, he looked good. He had a fantastic physique. In my opinion also, I think he put on a couple of pounds. Now, was he as sharp? Well, I don't know. But as long as he is improving in size, he's definitely improving in some aspects anyway. But let's have a comparison between these two versions. And the first thing that I do notice, of course, he did perhaps put on 2, 3, maybe even 4 pounds, in my opinion, that is. I could be wrong. But he looks like he is slightly sharper, perhaps, at the Tampa Pro. You can see perhaps a size in the legs, maybe even in the lats as well. But it's hard to really gauge that. The lighting is so much different, but at least it wasn't like the lighting at the Cali Pro. Anyway, let's hear it for the Cali Pro lighting, everybody. Anyway, this is two very similar versions nonetheless. Let's go to the front lat spread, and you may notice a little slight discouragement in my voice. It looks like the Tampa Pro version is better, but guys, in a pose like this, the lighting can be very, very decision-making, I guess, orientated. But come on, guys, look at the lats. The shadows, things of that nature, they make them look so much bigger for the Tampa Pro. But if you really look at the space in between the arms and the lats, he's kind of the same version. A little bit more cuts in the abs, of course, but the lighting can contribute that as well. But like I said, guys, I do believe he is a couple of pounds heavier at the Tampa Pro, the New York Pro, and I believe he is a little slightly bit sharper at the Tampa. But anyway, guys, he's improving, in my opinion. Let's go to the side poses, and it is a dramatic difference in the quads, I believe. Look at the muscle separation. Look at the vascularity for the Tampa Pro. So, yes, I mean, is he doing something wrong? No. I don't think even if he brought this Tampa Pro package, he would have placed any higher. I think the judges had him placing under Antoine Valier, however you pronounce his name, Valier. Anyway, guys, he looks good. Both versions, he looks good. You can see the density of the muscles, even in the arms. You can see more muscle separation for the Tampa Pro. So, did he diet as hard? Did he nail his carb up more, perhaps, for the Tampa Pro? I think so. He still looks good, though. I think we have another Sean Ray on our hands. He's going to be consistent each and every time. Now, the side tricep, I have to say, the arm looks a little bit bigger, maybe, for the New York Pro. Maybe not. Maybe the delt. Those pecs sure look big. But the sizing is difficult to do. He's not snapping the shot at the exact same posture, basically. But, guys, look. He's a little sharper for the Tampa Pro, I have to say. No doubt. But these were the side shots. These were the front shots we looked at. The most telling tale of all for conditioning will be when we turn Dwayne Walker around and look at the glutes. And yes, if you take a good hard look, hamstrings, little bit more diced for the Tampa Pro. Back development, more separation in the traps, better lower lat insertions, I believe. The calves, he's been working on his calves. You can see that. His calves look better for the New York Pro. But anyway, guys, it's a bigger, less conditioned version, I think, that he did bring to the New York Pro. Here is the rear double bicep, and he is actually posing at a different posture. He's leaning back a little bit more. Do you see that? Creating more of a lat insertion. But still, I would say, well, maybe this one here, his hamstrings, things of that nature actually look a little bit better for the rear double bi than they did for the rear lat spread for the New York Pro. Still, though, you look at the glutes, and there is a slight drier conditioning edge, I believe, for the Tampa. But again, guys, look at the calves. He's really working on those calves. You see that? So kudos. And I mean, the guy is, what, 29 years old? Is he 30 yet? I don't even think he's 30 years old yet, guys. So he's still in the oven. And as long as he's putting on mass, putting on size, don't worry about nailing your condition until you're in the hunt for the top 3. Otherwise, just keep growing. It's a great natural physique. And unfortunately, this was the only picture I could find of the New York Pro of the ab and thigh. But I mean, it's an awesome pose. I mean, first and foremost. So it's going to look good, but I would wager to say there is some more cuts in the abs of the Tampa Pro if you take a really close look. But like I said, guys, with that blurry picture, you really can't say for sure. But I would say for sure that this guy at 29, 30 years old, still growing, he has a classical, natural physique. No, I'm not saying he's natural. I'm just saying his natural physique comes through. So he doesn't have to put on all this size like a lot of these younger guys coming up, taking all this, that, and the other thing. Wow, what a physique, guys. And the most muscular says it all. He's actually, his tan maybe, or the spray tan, whatever they put on them, the coloring, looks a little more golden for the New York Pro, but I like that coloring of the Tampa much better. But the lights can do a number on your coloring as well. But if you take a good look, guys, this is good news. I think he is putting on a little bit of size. So ride low and put on that size, and then boom, I'm telling you, one day Dwayne Walker will shock the bodybuilding world. Much like a Ronnie Coleman, you take it easy for a lot of years. And that's the problem with a lot of these young guys coming up. They're doing everything now. When they're young, build like a Ronnie Coleman, like I said. And that's why there will never be another Ronnie Coleman, because they're beginning with on everything. Give me everything you got. But I don't think Dwayne Walker is like that. I think he's staying healthy, he's staying good. I'm telling you, one day he will shock the bodybuilding world. Anyway, guys, hope you enjoyed this comparison. Hit thumbs up on the video, subscribe to the channel. Have a great day.